Time to talk swimming, and Baldwin Wallace's men's swimming and diving team definitely had a good showing last year at the OAC Championships, and they're excited for what 2017 and 2018 can bring. Laura Demaline, the head coach. I'm Brendan Gulick, looking forward to talking swimming. It's can't believe it's already that time of year again. One of the best athletes at Baldwin Wallace, regardless of sport, might be in the pool. Tyler Thompson has had a tremendous career. He's gone to the NCAA meet the last couple of years. He's an OAC champion. He's a school record holder in several events. How has he continued to get better in your eyes?
So I would say, honestly, it starts with Tyler is one of the hardest workers I've ever coached. And I really am blessed with this program. When you look at the pool, they are all busting their tails every single practice. So I don't want to take away from what the rest of our team does. But Tyler is so focused on fine-tuning every little detail. He has set goals for himself, and he focuses on them, and he's willing to put the work in to achieve those goals. So a lot of it is involved sacrifice outside of the pool. You know, he comes into practice each day to do a job. When you are coaching somebody of that talent level, the exciting thing is finding new ways to push them. When you sit down, you know, allowing yourself to dream a little bit bigger. And so that is what has been so exciting through his freshman, sophomore, and junior year, is continuing to set that bar just a little bit higher. You know, breaking OAC conference records, pool records, school record. You know, it's just, he continues to add to his repertoire of success, and it's just been so exciting to witness it. He is somebody who came in with a boatload of potential and has put in the work to achieve this success.
He's a fun guy just to get to know and spend some time around, because he's incredibly humble and I think hardworking really is one of his best attributes. So excited to watch Tyler Thompson continue this year. But I think from a team perspective, what can really help, one of your freshmen last year, Greg Shaw, had a great season. And maybe now as a sophomore, one of your faster sprinters.
Sure. Yeah, so Greg is going to add a lot of strength in both our 50 and 100 freestyle events, as we saw him coming into his own at the end of last season. And then in the 100 fly at OAC, he was touched out, ended up second, and I know that he has set some really great goals for himself in all three of those events. You know, as you see, as they go from their freshman into their sophomore year, they start to realize their potential. A lot of times when freshmen come in, it's, you know, they're kind of seeing everything for the first time and they're taking it all in. So Greg's got a season under his belt. He knows what it takes, and he's willing to do what it takes to get there.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of other guys that are pushing him too. Tyler Ellison, Austin Lockhart, both swimming well. And I know while your roster isn't that big, you feel the quality of the swimmers that you have really can compete for an OAC championship. Beyond some of those upperclassmen, I know you're excited about your freshman class that will come into.
So on our men's team, very similar to the women's team, we have returned all but one starter from last year who graduated. So when you're looking at our relays, we are adding these new freshmen in, and they're going to make the relays that much faster. We were able to recruit really quality, talented individuals to this men's team. You've got Evan Rinaldi, who's going to be sort of leading the pack with our divers. We have a freshman diver that has joined that group, and they're training really well together. Within our junior class, Tyler Ellison and John Byer are both going to be contributing a lot in the 100 backstroke this year. John's moving a little bit towards a middle distance training, where Tyler's going to be focusing on sprinting, so it's exciting to see how they've developed over the past 3 years. In our sophomore class, as you mentioned, Greg has tremendous potential. Austin Lockhart really focused on the little things this summer, and you can already see in our preseason workouts and our early season workouts how he has improved. And then you've got the freshmen, and they have got tremendous leadership to follow. So it's, you know, we're excited.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to use the same word more than once, but we're really thrilled with where the men's team is. And as we're bringing recruits on campus, they're seeing the potential and the possibility in this program, and so it's a really great time to be a part of it.
Well, the Yellow Jackets get started this weekend at home, but you've got a long schedule. I know you've got a training trip going down south over the
Yeah.
break. Is that maybe the most exciting part of the schedule, or do you look at another part and say, wow, we really can't wait for this meet or for this week?
Right. So the swim season ends up stretching over 5 months. When you consider NCAA's, you're into a 6-month, and so it's a rather lengthy season. You've got conference and non-conference meets sort of spread throughout, and in the middle of the season, coming off of our winter invite at Fredonia, we've got a month of no meets, and so we travel to Florida for our training trip, and that really ends up being the last big push going into OACs. As we're coming back from Florida, they're in the best shape they're going to be in all season. Everybody's feeling good, they're swimming hard. We've just spent a week focusing on nothing but swimming and diving, so it's a really good opportunity for the team to train. And as we come back, you've got 4 to 5 short weeks until we're at OACs, and so I know the swimmers like being down in Florida. I know the divers love diving outside. It's definitely a great focus and a great part of the season. My favorite part of the season is that home stretch, because you're really starting to fine tune. You're starting to see the goals, the training goals they've set for themselves starting to come to fruition. And you're focusing on OACs, and that is the focal point. That's the best part of the season.
Well, the OAC meet once again at the University of Akron. Can't wait to get down there. It's a really cool environment, and even if you're just a fan and have no affiliation with the program, I encourage you to go. It's a really fun couple of days with all the conference schools down there at once.
Yeah.
Good luck this season.
Thank you.
I know things get underway this weekend with Ohio Wesleyan and Wilmington coming to town. We'll follow the Yellow Jackets throughout the course of the year.
Sounds great. Thank you.